Anita Mui was a legendary Hong Kong singer and actress, known for her major contributions to the cantopop music and a prolific film career. Born into a poor family, she had to earn money from an early age to support her family. She became familiar with the stage lights at the age of 4 along with her older sister. Her big break came in 1982 when she defeated 3,000 contestants to win first prize in the New Talent singing competition. Despite her title as New Talent at that time, she had already been singing for more than 10 years, performing on the streets and at clubs during her childhood. Anita Mui went on to carve out a reputation as the Madonna of Asia, with her occasionally outrageous costumes, bold stage performances, and a stream of hits which netted her numerous awards. Anita Mui may have left a significant mark in music, but her film career also deserves much praise. She starred in more than 40 films over a 20-year period. Her first big role was in the romantic comedy Behind a Yellow Line, which won her the Best Supporting Actress award at the Hong Kong Film Awards in 1985. After the huge success of the film Rouge in 1987, Anita Mui gained some international attention, starring in a series of blockbusters. She starred alongside Chow Yun-fat in Part 3 of series A Better Tomorrow, alongside Jackie Chan in Drunken Master 2 and Rumble in the Bronx, and alongside Stephen Chow in Justice My Foot and Fight Back to School 3. Anita Mui was later frequently nominated for various film awards. She ultimately won 2. One for Best Supporting Actress at Hong Kong Film Awards for 18 Springs, and the other for Best Actress in July Rhapsody at Chongqing Film Festival. In her film career, Anita Mui collaborated with a lot of leading actors. Among these, the close friend Leslie Cheung with many works resonated, bringing their names to become the top stars in Hong Kong. Rouge, 1987. Anita Mui starred in Stanley Kwan's film as Fleur, a beautiful and famed courtesan in a glamorous tea house. Falls passionately in love with Chan Chen-pang, son of a wealthy family, facing fierce opposition to their union due to class and social expectations. The lovers opt for a tragic escape, a suicide pact via opium overdose, hoping to reunite in the afterlife. 53 years later, Fleur's ghost appears in contemporary Hong Kong, placing an advertisement in the newspaper to search for her lover, who failed to join her in death. Modern-day journalists Yuan and Cor aid Fleur in her quest. Their investigation leads to the revelation that Chan, unlike Fleur, survived, squandered his inheritance, and lives a diminished life. Ultimately, Fleur confronts an aged and guilt-ridden Chan before moving on from her earthly attachments. Anita Mui's role in Rouge is widely regarded as one of her finest performances. The film earned her substantial critical praise and several acting awards, solidifying her status as a leading figure in Hong Kong cinema. Kawashima Yoshiko, 1990. Anita Mui played the main character of the same name as the title. She is the last crowned princess of Manchuria, who becomes a notorious spy. Yoshiko is sent to Japan to be trained as a spy and is culturally assimilated there. In Japan, she experiences early trauma and is forced into marriage with a Mongol prince, which proves disastrous. Yoshiko then moves to Shanghai, where she aligns herself with Japanese General Tanaka Takayoshi and supports Pui in establishing the Japanese puppet state of Manchukuo. She becomes a military commander and an active Japanese spy. The film introduces a fictionalized romance with Fook, a Chinese opera performer and revolutionary. Their relationship highlights Yoshiko's struggle between her heritage and her actions as a collaborator with Japanese authorities. As the tides of war turn, Yoshiko's pursuit of power and vengeance leads to a crisis. She is ultimately apprehended, tried for treason against China, and faces execution. Anita Mui delivers a layered portrayal of Yoshiko, capturing her strength, vulnerability, and internal conflicts, widely regarded as one of her most powerful screen roles. Justice My Foot, 1992. The film, directed by Johnny Tu, set in the Qing dynasty but featuring characters and humor with a distinctly modern Hong Kong flavor. The story follows Sung Sai-kit, the most successful and shrewd litigation master in Guangdong. Sung uses any means necessary to win his court cases, a practice that has brought wealth to his family but also tragedy. None of his 13 sons survive past infancy, causing great sorrow to his wife Madame Sung. After the death of his 13th son, Sung decides to retire from law and starts running an inn and a tea stand. However, boredom and a chance encounter with a wronged widow lead him back to the courtroom to fight against corrupt officials and seek justice by deploying all his cunning and legal tricks. The Heroic Trio, 1993. Another film directed by Johnny Tu. The plot centers on a mysterious villain called the Evil Master, who is kidnapping newborn babies destined to be emperors. Faced with the failure of the police to stop these crimes, hope lies in 3 extraordinary women who share a complicated past. This trio includes Tung, a mild-mannered police inspector's wife who secretly fights crime as the sword-wielding, knife-throwing vigilante, known as Wonder Woman. Chat, a tough, shotgun-wielding bounty hunter nicknamed Thief Catcher. And Ching, the invisible woman working under coercion for the Evil Master, driven by complex motives. Initially, the 3 women operate separately due to their differing goals and allegiances. But as the narrative progresses, Tung and Chat join forces to oppose the Evil Master and eventually reconcile with Ching to confront a common enemy. In the Heroic Trio, Anita Mui plays Tung, who leads a double life balancing her domestic responsibilities as a wife and mother, with her secret identity as a skilled vigilante. The film has a sequel called The Executioners with a return of 3 actresses, which is also very successful. July Rhapsody, 2002. The film explores the life of Lam Yu-kwok, a secondary school literature teacher experiencing a midlife crisis. Lam and his wife Manching live in modest circumstances with their 2 sons. A major strain is the revelation that their elder son Ang is actually Manching's child, with their former teacher Mr. Xing, who reappears as he nears the end of his life. Manching feels obligated to tend to her ex-lover, creating emotional distance between her and Lam. Meanwhile, Lam faces temptation when one of his students, Choi Lam, openly flirts with him, leading to a delicate and complicated relationship that mirrors some of the emotional fractures in his marriage. Anita Mui's role as Manching is her final film appearance before her death. This role earned her Best Actress award at the Changshan Film Festival and numerous nominations at other film awards. In 2003, Anita Mui was set to play the rebel leader Nia in House of Flying Daggers at the time of her death. Out of respect, the role was not recast and the character only appeared in 1 scene, played by an actress with a similar body type to Anita's, whose face was covered. The line in memory of Anita Mui was also displayed at the end of the film, as a way for director Zhang Yimou to express his regret. Bill Kong, a longtime friend of Anita Mui, produced a biopic about her life, released in 2021, as a tribute to his late friend. Model Louise Wong was cast in the role of the late artist, which was also her first acting role. The role brought the young actress her first nominations at the Hong Kong Film Awards and Asian Film Awards. Before passing away, despite her declining health, Anita Mui continued to organize a farewell concert series, titled Anita Classic Moment Life 2003, as a final goodbye to her audience. In the last show, her image in the white wedding dress made everyone unable to hold back their tears. She said to the audience, "I am a singer and actress. This is not the first time I have worn a wedding dress, but none of them were for me. This is my lifelong regret. But your love compensates for this regret. I dedicate myself to music, dedicate myself to you." In December 2003, Anita Mui passed away at the age of 40. Her departure left a huge void in the hearts of fans, friends, and colleagues. Thousands of people lined up to bid her farewell at the funeral, as a final tribute to a legend, an irreplaceable icon, and the daughter of Hong Kong.